sketchy. Not
definitely sketchy. No, yeah. Like, honestly, even though, like, not only was it no civilization, it also gave me, like, sketchy vibes in general.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So, like, obviously, you know, we get there. We're like, okay, you know, we start hiking. And I'm not even going to lie. Like, we start walking, and I'm like, I really don't, like, I low-key thought that, like, we weren't gonna, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna, like, make it back in time. Like, I think it's gonna start getting dark. Did not know how fucking dark it was going to get.
Well, bitch, you made, like, one comment, and I remember, like, mind you guys, this hike is literally, it's woods for miles.
Oh, yeah.
Like, woods for miles. Like, you cannot
like,
see the opening.
Yeah, no, and it's, like, trees are, like,
trees are huge. Like, even in the daytime, it's, like, dark in there because you're, like, kind of surrounded by these trees. And, like, nothing for miles, just like straight up wilderness and not a lot of people. So alone, like, that's definitely like kind of like whoa, like concerning. But like,
I don't even know. Okay, so first of all, so we get there and like we see the sign. It's like 1.3 miles up to the top. And like, I've done hikes before. Like, I know you said like you went to like some like
I've been to like a small, like just one by my house, but this was my first true hike. And let me tell you, holy shit.
Yeah, so like I'm used to like hiking. Like, I've done hikes before, so like I knew what I was getting myself into. But let me tell you, this was not like, this felt like forever.
It was long. Well, yeah. Well, we said it was 1.3 miles. But I don't think we realized at first we're like, oh, okay, 1.3 miles there and back, and then we're like, okay, wait, no, like. It was 1.3 miles there, 1.3 miles back. So in total, it's a long fucking walk. And like the first fucking sign we see after the 1.3 miles, it's like, warning, death has happened here.
And serious injuries. We're like, I'm like looking at the car. I'm like,
we're like, okay, but for the pics though.
No,
we're like, we want the pics.
Literally. So I was like, okay. So we start like trekking our way up. I'm like
trekking away, and it's a work, but we're like, you know what, cute. It's a workout.
We're
like,
vibing with
skinny.
it. Like, yeah, we're like, you know, we're getting our mad fit on, and we're going. So let me just tell you, like, there was so many times when we were both, and I mean, like, Morgan's done it, like. The girl Morgan.
Yeah, but
so
we
Morgan,
totally
if you're listening to this,
neglected to mention that we literally went with another bitch, and we fucking love her because she was the one who even initiated these plans. So love her for that. And it was a great fucking time. But we went through hell and back together.
No, we really did. Yeah. So like, she's been there. So like, we're like, there was several times where we were like, are we going the right way? Because it's like, what are we doing right now?
Well, that's the thing, and they barely mark the trails. Yeah, and you're literally just kind of walking through the woods.
No, literally, like, that's the thing, like. The ones that I have done, there was more markings. Like, I was like, what is going on right now?
And not a lot of people. So you kind of just gotta, you gotta go with your gut.
So that's the thing. Like, also, too, like, I mean, I guess the weather was, like, kind of, like, iffy. But, like, the amount of things I see about this place, like, I thought it was going to be popping off.
Well, me too. Well, this is the thing. Like, nobody understands. Well, I don't know. I guess some people will understand this. But almost every person who goes to the school, I feel like, has gone there or goes there often. Like, people, like, talk very highly about it. They're like, it's sick. And I've seen all these pictures. It's, like, one of the best things to do in North Carolina,
exactly.
I feel like.
And, like, especially, like, for us, like, we have, like, Wake Forest, Elon. Like, my friend that goes to Elon, like, texted me. And she was like, where is this? And I said Hanging Rock. She's like, oh, my God, I need to go. Everyone goes here.
Everyone goes. And I've not once heard a story like this. So I'm like, are we the only people who went through this?
Our experience. I mean, but, like, I feel like this happens to us a lot. Like, why does this happen to us?
Of course. Well, that's our life. And that's why we're recording a podcast to share this shit right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because like something that you would think would go so simply and like smoothly,
of course not for us,
doesn't go.
No.
So
doesn't go. It just doesn't go, period.
So like, we're like struggling on our way up, and like I remember like I literally like so like I said, Morgan went, so we literally remember like the spot where it was like we saw the second like warning sign. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, another warning sign. So I'm like, great. Like,
so we're going off of like basically signs every few fucking meters at this point. We're like to figure out where the fuck we're going. And like, it started off pretty smoothly, right? Like, we were just kind of like walking up the trail, like, and it was still light out obviously at this point. We got there and we're talking and we're like, whatever, it's just a workout, we're socializing. But then like the fucking shit started to get steep and we're like kind of climbing rocks.
No, that's what I mean. All of a sudden, like after that sign, it was like rock, like I'm rock climbing at this point.
No, literally, like Skylar's feet are literally slipping off the rocks. Like, I'm like, this bitch is gonna come tumbling down to me. We're both gonna roll off the fucking hanging rock.
I know. I'm like, I like the sign will be fitting for me. Like, I will, like, I'm not.
And then like me reading the sign, I'm like, bitch, come on. And then like literally us climbing the rocks. I'm like, okay, wait.
Yeah. So that's why. And Morgan's like, yeah, like we're like halfway there. I'm like. Like,
we're like, okay, good. Like, okay, good. We're literally slipping off the rocks, but halfway there, cute,
right. So, Dan's calling me. Hi. I'm like, what's up?
Hi, Dan.
We're not answering though because like I'm busy. So anyway, and I'm thinking too, like we're climbing up these rocks. I would see like an inch of hope, like where like I thought I would see like a little like opening, and I'm like,
Dude,
we're there,
it's
and
false.
then it was like more rocks, and I'm like, can
Literally.
I die?
Like,
Can I die?
Like the opening that you would see was literally just the fucking sky. I feel like we were low key level with the clouds at this point.
No, literally,
like,
I was like, yeah, no, I agree.
we were fucking high. We were fucking high, and we just kept going. First of all, and mind you, I don't fucking like bugs. Anybody who knows me knows I don't fucking like bugs. The fucking creatures in this fucking woods. No. Like something out of fucking Narnia. I swear to God, the spiders were... What the fuck?
No, the spiders, I had never seen. And there was, like,
so many.
No, yeah, it wasn't like this. No, like, I'm telling you, like, you would see, like, you would look down, you'd at least see, like, 3 at a time. Like,
3 at a time. Like, yeah, like, and I'm, like, over here, I'm like, okay, gotta keep our feet fucking moving, because if I stop for 1 second and this thing crawls on my foot, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's not like these spiders were, like, you know, little tiny ones. Like, I'm not
like
even kidding
big.
you. They had a circumference. I don't know if that's the word we would even use. But these things were probably, like
huge.
From, like, one leg to the opposite was probably, like, I'm not even exaggerating, like, 4 or 5 inches.
Dude, shut the fuck up. 5 inches is like a palm, is it not?
No.
I'm
like 3.
Sure, you know what? Let's go with that.
Because it was, like, the center.
It was big.
Yeah, I mean, like, the center, but I'm saying, like, the legs were huge.
Well, it was long. They were, like, those long, like, really, like, kind of like a daddy long leg, but scarier.
Yeah, no, definitely scarier.
Exactly.
So I'm like, that in itself, I was like,
that was making me nervous. Like, the whole way up, like, that's all I was concerned with was the spiders, which honestly, like, scary for me, but, like, little did I know that was going to be the least of my fucking worries on the way down.
No, it was literally all fun and games on the way up, and so we got there. The view was worth it.
Yeah, we were like, oh my God, cute. Like, we were like, a hard hike, but, like, view was stunning. Like, honestly, we would definitely recommend. Like, but, like, daytime.
Yeah, so we get there. So,
beautiful.
Exactly. So, we were taking the pictures. The thing was, we weren't even up there for that long when you think about it.
Not even that. Well, mind you, we fucking get up there. There's, like, 2 other groups of people. So, we're like, okay, cute. There's, like, other civilization at the top of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And two other groups of people. And we weren't even there long. We took pictures, you know, we each got our own solo pictures. We took a fucking selfie. And then, like, all of a sudden, it, like, kind of rapidly started to get kind of dark. Yeah.
And at
like,
this
very
point,
quickly.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure, like, at this point, it was, like 7. I'm trying to think of the time here. Like, it was probably
just before, I guess, the fucking time that we looked at.
It was probably, like, 7:45 at this point.
Yeah.
But, like... No, I don't even know. Honestly, it doesn't even matter because it was literally like it was light out, and then all of a sudden it was like oh God.
Approaching darkness, and I could see like, dude, I saw the fucking anxiety on Skylar's face like right away. Like Morgan was taking pictures of me, and Skylar was instantly like, "Let's go."
Literally,
she got so fucking scared like so quick.
And like the way I am too, like I don't really like I have anxiety over certain things and stuff like that. Like think about it. I'm on the top of a mountain right now. I'm on the top of a mountain, Rocky Mountain, like
long way down,
and it's getting dark out. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like we were talking about before, we don't know this area.
That's the thing. So our thing was like, okay, like at first we're like, okay, you would think it wouldn't be that bad, like walk down, like when it's dark out. But then we're also like, okay, wait a minute though. There wasn't that many people that we saw around going up in the daytime, and we also don't know. There's not a lot of people around in general, like even in the town. So we're like, we don't know this town. Like there could be like totally like scary people, creepy, weird people here.
Right. Again, no civilization.
And we're like, we don't know. Like maybe there's gonna be some fucking crazy people who fucking pop out. Like we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like whatever. So I'm like, I'm like, you know, everyone's like, we have to go.
Yeah.
So we start.
Well, all of a sudden though, as we decide that we have to go, we turn around. These other 2 groups of people gone out of fucking sight.
Oh yeah, it was like you would think that we would have heard them. Like I mean, I don't really.
Dude, we were walking fast too. Like you think we would have gotten up to them? Like we did not see these people for the rest of the night.
Yeah,
like they were gone.
So we start walking, and I literally think within the time we started walking, and then literally because as soon as we started walking, like I put my flashlight on just in case. Within those 2 minutes, it got dark. It was pitch black.
Dark. Like we all 3 of us had our fucking flashlights on. Couldn't see what's in front of you if you took your flashlight down. Like you could not see what was in the woods. Like you were literally looking at blackness.
Yes, and like it's not like again, I'm gonna compare it to the hikes I've gone on. Like you know, a lot of hikes are just like, and I mean part of it was, but like it wasn't just like dirt trail. Like we're talking climbing serious rocks.
No, there was rocks. Like and mind you, it was kind of like moist out. Like it was like
slippery.
Like very slippery. Like we were slipping off these rocks.
Like how many times did I almost fall? Like
all of a sudden I would fucking turn around here, just gotta go like every 5 seconds, and I'm like, oh, this bitch is falling.
Like, it's the gas for me. So. But, like, I literally, no, like, and so, like, when we started walking, and I think I said it to you, I don't even remember what I said because my mind was somewhere, like, I was like, no, like, I'm not talking to anyone. Like, my goal is to get down to this.
Yeah, no, like, instantly, like, it happened very quickly. Like, all of a sudden, we were like, oh, cute, taking pics. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, she had anxiety. We had to go. Like, then, like, I could read it on your phone. Like, Morgan was totally chilling. I'm like, we love this girl and her positivity.
Yeah.
But, like, fucking Skyla is shitting her pants. Like, this bitch is silent, does not say anything. She's like, guys, let's go. Like, she's, like, 10 miles ahead of me. I'm like, okay, bitch, wait a fucking second. She's like, I'm focused on leaving. Like... She was like, I cannot talk right now.
It's like, I'm literally like not that person. Like, not that I try to be that person because I want to be like with my friends, especially in this thing. But I'm like, it's every man for themselves out here.
She's like, fuck you all. I'm getting to the bottom of this shit alive. I don't care if you're coming with me.
Like, I was never, like, I was so scared. And we can talk about this now. Like, I was not going to say anything. And we both said this. We were all said it, including Morgan.
Yeah.
I mean, Morgan really did keep the positivity.
She really did.
Like, shout out to her.
I commend her for that.
Yeah, because she's always like that. So good for her. But, like, literally my thoughts walking down this, like,
no, it was scary.
It was like, I was like, there is going to be someone waiting, like, hidden behind a tree.
Well, think about every fucking scary movie ever. Yeah. First of all, literally always takes place at night in the fucking wood. Like, hello?
Yeah.
Like, we were, like, literally just 3 girls by ourselves in a place that we don't know on a huge-ass mountain. We knew we had a mile... walk.
Right.
A mile walk could take a long fucking time. And we don't know what the fuck is in the woods. We can't see shit.
Yeah. And, I mean, not to be, like, you know... first world problem, but like I have one ex. I have no bars. So I'm like, how am I supposed to call?
First world
exactly. And exactly what I was saying to you. I'm literally walking down this again. Like, I'm walking and my mind is in a million directions. I'm like, do I call? I mean, not that I could. Do I call my parents and tell them I love them?
Dude, I swear though, the crazy thing is I thought of the same thing. Like I'm gonna have to call somebody right now.
No, that's what I mean. I'm like, do I FaceTime my family? Be like, you know, it was great knowing you. Thank you for everything you do. Do I call my boyfriend? Love you so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about.
She's everything. Like sending her goodbyes because no, I swear though, like I think none of us spoke about it at the time, but I think all 3 of us, like we spoke about it in the car, like afterwards, like we were all thinking the same thing in our heads, like what if, you know, like it was like what if. I think we all had like that deep thought that like we are literally walking in the middle of the woods right now by ourselves for like a long fucking time. And then mind you, the fucking guys that we
I was just gonna say it gets better. Yes. So explain.
It gets fucking better. So we're fucking walking down, right? Skyla is literally so we're literally fucking walking down this fucking mountain, right? It's getting kind of like steep now, no rocks, but like just a fucking steep ass like hill that we're just walking down. And I'm like, oh guys, like cute. I'm like, cute. I see a light. Like we're almost there.
Right.
And then I'm like, as we're getting closer,
the light is moving.
And I think we all are kind of like, oh shit. Like I think we all kind of realize, like Skyla fucking literally flips the fuck out. This bitch literally is not even fucking looking at where she steps. She fucking trips, drops her fucking
water bottle,
big ass hydro flask.
It's rolling down the mountain.
The water bottle's literally rolling down the mountain, and I'm like, holy fuck. So I have to stop, pick up this fucking hydro flask. She's gasping again. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Completely twist my ankle. Like I thought for sure, I'm like, now's
like,
the moment. I'm like I was like, guys, like I just like my ankle completely just like snapped.
Like I turn around and fucking the hydro flask goes flying. Her ankle literally did like a fucking 360. I was like, we're struggling right now. And mind you, there's a light approaching us.
Right. Which is exactly why I was like that, because you know, everyone's focused, everyone's looking down at their feet, making sure. No, my eyes are at this light because I'm like
because you know we didn't fucking know what it was. The end. So all of a sudden, as it's coming towards us, it's kind of like, okay, like we're getting this anxiety now. Like who's coming up? And like as they approach, we start to hear fucking country music. I'm like, okay, what? Why is there country music playing? We literally rush right past these 2 guys. I'm looking at them like. Not one to fucking judge, but we're literally in the middle of the darkness right now in the woods, and we're passing 2 guys. Like, what girls aren't gonna get scared? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I mean. Like, 2 guys, 2 guys, 3 girls.
2 guys. First of all, mind you, it's fucking pitch black. These men are on their way up the mountain. Yes. Can we talk about that?
It's literally like 8. I think I remember. No,
it was late.
It was like 8. It was after 8.
It was literally like it was pitch black at this point.
Yeah, no, like there was like I looked up and like literally like the sky was black. Like, you know what I mean? Like after the sun goes down, it can be like. You know what I mean? Not
it's
kind of
like
bluish,
bluish, yeah.
But no.
This guy was black so and these guys are on their way up the mountain. So we're like, first of all, that's sketchy right there. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So it's just like the thought. Like, I'm like literally. We talked about this after. Like, we all thought the exact same thing. 3 girls, 2 boys, like that, or 2 men, whatever you want to call it. Like
weird.
Easily something could have happened. Like,
and literally,
we're not going to say it.
The
but
crazy, exactly, but. No one was around. No one would have known. Like, we would have been screwed. Like, literally.
Yeah.
So it was, like, the thought of that, like, we were just shitting our pants. So
Yeah.
now, as we're fucking walking away past them, I'm literally like holding my flashback behind me.
Yeah.
To